Classic. Cat lays on you and you can't move forever.
Yep.
I wake up on the couch with the book in my lap and a crick in my neck. When did I fall asleep? I don't even remember. I feel a warm lump by my side. Is that Mason? Nope, just Mochi. What are you doing, you sack of cat food?
Meh.
He flops over, belly up, and makes biscuits in the air at me. Look at him mug for attention. But seriously, where did she go? She's not anywhere on the couch. Maybe she slept somewhere else? I unfold my creaky legs and look around. Mason? Hey? She's not in here. I peek into the bedroom. Not there. What the hell? How would she leave? She can't open doors. I don't remember opening the door either. Unless I sleepwalked. That wouldn't be the strangest thing to happen to me lately, but I doubt it's likely. I see a flurry of movement from the corner of my eye. Is that her? No, it's just the tree branch outside the window. Oh, maybe that's how. Did she climb out the window? Why? It's way earlier than I usually get up, but I feel wide awake. There's no use going back to sleep while a certain cat chef is at large. Might as well go out for breakfast. Maybe I'll find her along the way. As I shower and putter around the apartment, I try to think of where she could have gone. She's always got somewhere to be, so I guess it's wherever that is. It's not like she could have another job, right? Or like a secret date friend. Or maybe I think...
We're the secret date friend!
It's
That's us!
We're the secret date friend!
We did it!
Yeah! I think back to what Reese said. Maybe she's in trouble. Or causing trouble. That can't be it. She's not like that.
Not our Mason.
Nah, not Mason. I got ready at a grossly early time. Graves was right. I really am getting used to the cursed Daystar, or whatever nerdy thing he called it. Mason's probably at the cafe doing prep, but I don't actually know if anyone's opened the floor yet or not. I might even beat Landry to work, assuming he didn't sleep there. Got a key now, but it feels weird to just, like, show up. Like, what if Mason isn't there yet and it's just me and a bunch of cats? What if Graves is wandering around in his PJs? I don't want to see that.
This black silk PJs.
That's literally how I was imagining it, too.
Yep.
I'll just kill some time before I go in. I want donuts anyway. This place has the best. I want a donut so bad. Every time they've talked about donuts in this playthrough, I've been like, fuck, I want a donut.
I want a donut, and also look at the Slim Jims in the front left there.
Oh my god.
They totally are Slim Jims. Anyway.
This place has the best donuts. I feel like I've had them recently, even though I haven't been here in a while. Maybe they're just so good it feels like it was only yesterday. The owner is absorbed in his own world of coffee and the newspaper. I stand at the counter for a few seconds, waiting for him to notice me. He doesn't. Excuse me. I see his hand reach out, but only to scratch the head of the sleeping cat next to him. It hits me as hard as Mason probably punches. I know that cat! Why is she... Yeah,
yourself. I hear you. What do you want?
Oh, sorry. Donuts, please.
Yeah, I got those.
Yeah.
What do you want? Are you gonna make me guess?
His demeanor is so familiar. I glance down at Mason, asleep without a care in the world.
Cat's not included with donuts. Pick what you want, unless you're gonna stand there catching flies.
Oh, sorry. 2 chocolate, please. It seems way familiar. He turns to get the donuts. Mason hasn't stirred, and I'm starting to get nervous. Hope she doesn't freak out if she sees me. So, you like cats?
Never cared either way. Nice to have the company.
So she keeps you company? Are you all alone here?
Usually.
No family or anything? He takes his time putting the donuts in a wax paper bag, meticulously folding the top over and over. He drops the bag on the counter and turns away.
Not anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why, you do something to him?
Oh, no, I mean, I just... in general, I guess, you know, just as a saying, I reach for the donuts even though I don't need them anymore. The foot in my mouth doesn't leave much room for food. So, do you know anybody named Mesa? Ow! Before I can even finish, Mason is a blur. Suddenly she's on me and there's a sharp pain on my hand, a lot of hissing and a little bit of blood. Ah!
Hey!
He pulls Mason off of me, back behind the counter. She's spitting fury, trying to get at me. I'm too shocked to even move.
What'd you do to her?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. You saw me.
Look, you should go.
I'm sorry. The donuts. Sorry. I leave the donuts on the counter and make a run for the door. He can't know.
Uh-oh.
It's a secret.
Uh-oh.
I keep running, well past the point where I can see the corner store. My hand stings like hell, and I think I see some beads of blood at the corners.
Whoa.
But that's not what bothers me. What the hell was her problem? Should I even go to work? She'll be there later. What if she goes after me then, too? I don't think she'd do that, but I also didn't think she'd scratch me. Look where we are now. My pace slows until I'm just short of puttering along. I could
They
go
like the
home.
word puttering.
Yeah. I could go home, but I don't think I have any peroxide or bandages. And you know where I'd go for that? The corner store. I can't wrap my head around it. Whatever the cause, it's hard to feel sympathy for somebody who just messed up my hand. I'm not feeling any better when I approach the cafe. I see some people-shaped objects in the window. People are here, so I guess I better snap out of it. Looks like Landry and Hayes? I know Hayes won't pry, but Landry's such a mama bird. Well, nothing to do but go for it. I take a deep breath to prepare myself, and then I open the door.
Oh, hey, Avery. Oh my gosh, what happened? We better get you patched up.
Oh, Avery, come here. We have a first aid kit in the bathroom.
Thanks. Hayes runs to the bathroom for the kit. I duck in to wash my hands and then sit in the chair Landry's pulled up. Thanks, guys. It's no big deal. It's just a scratch.
It's best to treat it quickly and effectively. You shouldn't risk infection.
You don't know where strays have been. You could get something like cat scratch fever.
Wah, wah, wah,
I thought that was just a song.
Sog.
Never mind.
It was a stray, though, right? It wasn't one of the cats here. Or your cat.
Yeah, it was a stray.
Okay, I'd be worried if it was a cat who'd become aggressive.
How do you tell him it's our chef who's become aggressive?
But be careful. Leave it to Graves to bring in the new cats. Yeah, however he corrals them. He does it well.
He says some more stuff about stray cats and Graves, but I'm not really paying attention. As Hayes patches me up, I peer past them both toward the kitchen. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't Mason. Could have been a coincidence where some random cat hates the sound of my voice. It's possible, right?
Oh, first Mason doesn't show up and now this. I knew I felt bad about today.
My mouth dries up and I feel my heart stutter. She's not here? Where is she? What if she doesn't come in at all and it's my fault?
Hayes, don't get too worked up. We've dealt with all sorts of weird things here, right? We can handle a cat scratch and a little cooking. Those rank pretty low on the weirdometer.
What do you mean Mason didn't show up? Where is she?
No, it's weirdometer. I said weirdometer. This special device that Graves made to measure weirdness.
Yeah,
the
you know.
weirdometer.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Magic.
The weirdometer.
All witches have one.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, we haven't heard anything. But don't worry, she might just be sick or something, you know? We're kind of lax about missed days. You can't exactly call out sick with cat paws. But still, it's not like her to not show up. She's never missed a day. But I make a pretty mean grilled cheese sandwich. And Hayes is good in the kitchen too, right, Hayes?
Maybe not on this scale, but I can try. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to disappoint anybody.
They're so calm about it, but there's this ball of anger simmering in my gut and bubbling up my throat. Maybe Reese was right. Maybe I'm gonna be treated like this if I get close to her.
Avery, please don't be upset.
Huh?
You look really angry.
Oh, I do? Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Hayes doesn't look convinced. Not surprising, I've never been good at hiding my anger.
Well, I'm gonna get to work. Hayes, will you help me prep?
Landry and Hayes head into the back. As they go, I notice their low murmuring and stolen glances. Let them gossip. Everybody does around here. I sullenly reload the napkin holders, staring out the window the whole time. Why is my hand covered in salt? Guess I knocked the shaker over. Didn't even notice. Crap. I flick the salt off my hand and pick up the shaker. Didn't break it, did I?
Avery!
Ah! I pitch the shaker in surprise. It clatters against the floor. Now it's definitely broken.
Avery! She's here!
Salt cascades onto the floor. Now I've got even more cleanup to do.
No need to be salty, Avery. I don't have to cook after all. She's getting prepped.
Did she say what happened or where she was? Or still a part of me that's hoping in spite of myself maybe something else came up. Maybe I had a run-in with a different crooked-tailed cabbie.
A crooked tail cabbie. Hey, get out of my cab or I'll bite you.
Oh no!
Didn't ask. I'm sure she has her reasons. Wouldn't be like her to just play hooky.
But clawing my hand isn't like her either, is it? I leave the leaky salt shaker where it lies. I need to see her.
Aww.
There she is, chopping veggies like nothing's wrong. And there's Hayes, scrambling around to ready pots and pans.
Are you sure you feel okay? I mean, if you're sick, you shouldn't fuss over work, because, we wouldn't want to get germs on the food, or... Not that you're germ-filled, or...
I'm not sick.
Okay, as long as everything's okay. Avery, I guess you heard.
Mason freezes when she hears my name. She stands still, facing away, shoulders braced.
No.
And then she resumes her prep. Just goes back to work like nothing happened. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. I want to see her face. I want to know what she's thinking. I try to crane my neck to look, but she whips her head away. I didn't get more than a glimpse. Might be reading too much into a split-second glance, but I think I saw guilt. I have to talk to her or I'm gonna just explode. Hey, Mason? Nothing. I've never seen someone so interested in chopping vegetables. Mason, you hear me, or do I have to ask Hayes to get your attention? What? Can you help me get something from the basement? My hand got all scratched up by some cat, so... God damn it, Avery.
My hand got all scratched up by some
By
cat.
someone!
Yeah. Some
Not-
asshole
not
bit
naming
my
names,
hand.
but-
Yeah.
She chops celery like a public execution, and after a long, deep breath, she finally turns to me. You shouldn't mess with strays like that. Just come with me. I'm surprised she lets me drag her by the wrist downstairs. She could easily make this like carrying a stone block down a mountain. I mean physically, but she's already doing it emotionally. What? What do you mean what? What you? What the hell, man? Doesn't have the impact I want, but you try piecing together words when you feel like you're about to boil over. You can't just play dumb when you're the one who did it. I panicked. You sure did. Is that your answer every time you get upset? Just take a chunk out of somebody? Look. You look. Whatever your problem is, you didn't have to hurt me. I didn't mean to. No. That's weak, because I thought we were cool, you know? But if you're just gonna bully me... You think that's new? That I'm not used to hearing that? Fine, go ahead. I get it from everybody. Oh no, you don't get to hide behind that. That doesn't work for me. Why do you push? I didn't ask for this. I thought we had something nice, but you push and you push and you pry. Just give up, like everybody else. Don't make this about you unless you're gonna do it to apologize. I told you it was an accident. I'm sorry,
Shit,
okay?
I'm way into this right now.
I know.
Like, this is so different from Finley's story. I can't get over it.
Yeah. Look, I can't have this conversation with you right now. I need to go. I storm upstairs, shutting out whatever response she might have had for me. I'm making more noise than I expected. Thanks, cheap old wooden steps. Good, let everybody hear it. I don't stop storming until I'm outside. If Landry and Hayes didn't hear me before, I'm sure they'll hear me slam the door. I can't stay here. I want them to know I'm mad, but that doesn't mean I want to talk about it. I need air. Where do I go? If I go home, I won't come back. Maybe I'll just walk in circles and forget everything about scruffy orange cats. I stare at the ground as I walk, forcing my focus on the cracks in the asphalt, the scuffs on the side of my shoe, anything to distract me. It works, a little. At least I don't feel like punching my heart anymore. I should have paid more attention to where I was going, because look where I ended up. I love making things worse for myself. The owner's still here, still reading a book. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I stand still in the doorway. That's a good plan, yep.
Yeah. Close the door.
Only after the door fails to jingle does he look up. He looks like he's about to say something else, but stops. I can feel his eyes on my bandaged hand.
You're that kid from earlier. You alright?
Yeah, I don't know what I did, but that cat sure didn't like it. Don't worry, I'm not mad or disgruntled or anything. Not at him, at least.
Close the door.
This time I oblige and step up to the counter. He sets the book down and gives me his full attention. I wanted to apologize for causing trouble, I guess. If I was prying or something.
Doesn't matter to me. Sorry she got wild. That happens with strays. She's sweet with me.
Oh. Did you find her somewhere or adopt her or something?
Don't own her or nothing. Comes and goes when she wants. Runs off during the day. Always comes back in mornings and evenings. Don't know why. Not like a feeder.
I think I know the type.
How's your hand?
It wasn't a deep scratch. It's the principle, you know? You think you know somebody and then... What? What a weird thing to say!
Yeah, it's not. It's the principal. How dare this cat?
Yeah.
So, how'd you know Mason? You see her?
Oh, crap. He's sharp. Oh, are you related? It's just I see a resemblance. Same grunt at all. I didn't know it was genetic.
My granddaughter. You didn't answer my question.
Can't really figure out how he feels about it. Is he worried about her? Is he angry? Excited? I don't know. He's even harder to read than Mason. Oh, I didn't know. We work together.
Work together.
Yeah, she's really cool. I like her a lot. Well, usually.
Is that what you're calling it now? Work.
His already frosty demeanor ices over. The way he stares at me makes me nervous. What did I say? Is it because I said I like her? I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I do,
Or did
but
you? Yeah, I was like,
not really. I gotta get my thoughts together and... Yeah, my voice squeaks. Keeping it real cool, Gray. Though it's also fun, you know,
Another useless delinquent, huh? Like her?
What?
Causing trouble for us decent, hard-working folk. Is that your idea of work?
Look, I think you have the wrong idea, sir. I work at a cafe. He's not buying it. I threw in the sir and everything. What did she do? What do you mean by delinquent? He studies me for what's probably the longest minute to exist in eternity. I'm not sure if he's gonna say something, or if I should say something, or if I should move, or... I shouldn't move, right? If I ran away, I could never come back, and then I'd never learn more about Mason. I'd give anything to have someone break this awkward moment. The worst possible someone showed up. There she is, hackles raised.
Huh. And I like her to show up this time of day.
I better go. Sorry. I don't even have time to hope that Mason stayed behind, because there she is at my feet. Should have known you'd come back, meddling again. What, you come back to finish the job? I show off the bandage with a sneer, and her tail puffs up like static. Don't do this, not here. You want to talk so bad, we'll do it at the cafe. It's fine with me. And it's a long, silent walk back. Curiosity overtakes my anger. What happened between them? I'm sure it's something to do with that delinquent stuff, but I don't know where to start. The bits and pieces of possibilities swirl uselessly in my head. We head straight to the basement, barely sparing a nod for Hayes along the way. At least he didn't try to say anything. I wouldn't have known what to tell him. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, but I mean it. I'm sorry. I panicked. Wow, she starts right out with that. Takes a little bit of wind out of my sails. She's not defensive or combatant anymore. But please, stop pushing. You aren't gonna help. I sort of barged in and messed stuff up, huh? I'm sorry. Is there anything I should know? Like, I mean, for stuff like this, so I don't put you in a bad spot again? I don't know where else you'd go as a cat. Maybe it won't come up again. Just there. Just don't go. It's just gonna cause problems. Are you still gonna go? I can't see him any other way. Your grandpa? Why not call him? I bet he misses you. You could explain you're busy with work. You have another job. Invite him to... He wouldn't come. I'm sure he would. He could close the store for lunch or cover the counter for him. I'm sure he'd make time for his... No. He doesn't want to see me. What? Why? Look, it's none of your business. Just don't go. Come on, Mason. I care about you a lot, and I want to help you, or at least be there for you, but it's really hard when you won't tell me anything.
I want to be there for you. Tony and I want to be there for you.
Tony Bones and I want to be there for you, Mason. I reach over to put my hand on hers. She's going to pull away any second, I know it. But she doesn't. You said it was nice someone wasn't afraid of you. So here I am.
This is really cute.
I know. I'm not being afraid. I'm prying. I'm super nosy, and I just want to know more about you. I slip my fingers between hers, and she looks away, but tentatively locks her fingers with mine. We used to be close. Huh? Me and her? Oh, her grandma. Okay, got it. Wait, she's talking about it. Sick. I squeeze her hand in encouragement. I grew up with him. Right above that corner store, we'd bake for the store together. It was nice. When I got older, we stopped talking. I think he didn't know what to do with a teenager. Maybe I reminded him too much of my mom. Just turned into fights. It's all we did after a while. I started skipping school, making bad friends. Got into a real bad one and I left. I just took my stuff and left. Oh, Mason, I'm sorry. It's what it is. Can't change the past. I drifted for a while and then I thought, to hell with this. I'm gonna show him wrong and I'm gonna get a real job. So I came here and I love it, but it's hard to come back. You know, I can't talk to him like that. I went to check on him one day and he was just so lonely. He was really happy to have company. Started talking to me, you know, cat me more than he had to human me. First it was about his day, his achy knees, what a customer said, and later it was me. He said he missed me and it was too late. I want to stay with him in whatever way I can, even if it's as a stray. If he misses you, couldn't you talk to him? It's not that simple. You saw how mad he got when you said you're my friend. Oh, you saw that. So, you know, I think he misses me like I'm already lost. It's fine, I can look after him like this. Better than what we could have had if I was a human. I'm not gonna try to change it. I can't afford to lose it. She pulls her hand away and shoves it back in her pocket. It's a shame. Her hands were rough but warm.
Just imagine holding her hands.
Just hold me. Mason, just hold me, please.
Around my throat, you know, just like lightly throttling me. Just, Mason, look, I care about you, but can you just, like, choke me a
Crush
little bit?
me? Can you just,
It's
It's not weird.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. I should just stick to cooking, 'cause, you know, that's what I'm good at. I think you're good at more than that.
Whoa.
I better get back to work. Hazel burned the kitchen down. Is he really that bad?
You guys, it's on fire.
Oh, guys. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no.
He's not
There's
as
a
bad
lion
as you.
problem up here.
Hey! She does the unbelievable. She cracks a smile. With a pat on my shoulder, she heads upstairs. I hear the creaking of each step, but the noise stops at the top. Avery. Yeah? Thanks for listening. Anytime, Mason.